Hello my friends and welcome. My name is Dennis and as you probably know I'm Boeing 737 captain, but today we're going to fly this Airbus A320 new engine option on this Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020 just for fun. We're gonna simulate the Hudson accident, the miracle on the Hudson accident, one of the most famous accidents that happen in commercial aviation. So we're gonna fly this default version, default model. There are some new model, the project called A320NX, and it's much more realistic compared to this one, but I decided to fly the default version because otherwise I would have to replace this default version with that project, so I decided not to put add-ons on my flight simulator. Let's go inside the cockpit. So we are runway 04. I'm not the Airbus pilot, by the way. I tried to fly this model before. I have the video on my channel, but I know that we need to follow some of the manipulations before the flight. So I will not get disturbed by ATC if I'll switch this frequency to other one. The artificial intelligence ATC is very disturbing. Turn on the flight directors, and I want to turn off the auto throttle to have better control. I already adjusted the thrust levers. And we're gonna fly this airplane as it is. So we're gonna fly it like every airplane. Let's release the parking brake. It's like a static takeoff. And let's fly my friends. Let's see the side view. Fantastic plane. I would like to try to fly the Airbus in real life. I put the November months, not the December. I know why we don't have the snow around here. Speed is rising, so let's airborne. I'll turn to the cockpit very soon. Gear up. What I want to see the airplane performance with no engines. I just want to see it, how this airplane flies. I'm gonna pause it right here. At this point, at probably this kind of altitude, they turn to the left over there. I'm going to do the same, but from inside the cockpit. And I fly this simulator, my friends, just for fun, nothing special. I'm gonna see how this model glides, no engines. So I'm gonna turn here, and at around 2,800 feet, they hit the bird, so we're now passing 2,300, and I'll pause. They retracted the flaps, by the way. Here I'll also retract the flaps, and I'll pause that we're gonna, at the moment that we're gonna switch the engines off. So at 2,800 feet around. Oh, it's not working and pause. Okay, we need to unpause very quickly and then pause again. Okay, both engines cut off. Still have some thrust because still have some fuel in those pipes near to the engine, but you'll see that we'll have the engine shut down very soon. Has a good performance. These airplanes are fantastic. I mean, the Airbuses are nice, as well as Boeings. And here we have the new option of new engines. You can install Pratt & Whitney engines and LEAP 1A engines. What I need to do first, then during the engine shutdown, is I need to put the control stick a little bit down to increase the airspeed, because otherwise you will lose the speed. We'll see how it happens. So we are pitching up, you see, and now we'll lose the thrust. If we continue like this, okay, we lost the thrust, so we'll start to lose the airspeed, as you can see. And I need to pitch down to maintain the airspeed. And I'll pause again, and let's go to the cockpit. Okay, where are we here? We need to overfly some kind of the bridge. I think the bridge is somewhere there. Go to external view again. Sorry guys, it's quite long. Where's the bridge? We need to fly it. I have the graphics on the middle setting, so maybe I need to fly a little bit more to see the bridge just pumps up over there. Maybe it's here or something. Okay, anyway, let's fly and let's turn. They didn't turn immediately. They flew a little bit more. straight line, and then start to turn, because they were under influence of significant stress, and I can totally understand them. You don't have, it's not your everyday exercise to fly the airplane without engines, so it can be stressful. Did I forget to retract the flaps? No, I retracted them. Fine, so we're gonna fly like this, and maybe we'll turn over here. Just turn to the left. Maintain speed around 200 knots. This plane glides perfectly. What I need to start the auxiliary power unit here. Okay, let's start. Already announced the 2500. I'm banking too much. If you have too much of bank, you will lose some component, the vertical component of your lift. Oh, here's the bridge, I can see it. Actually, it's not, this bridge is not very real. I know why this model is shaking. It's shaking, I don't know why. The airspeed is quite high. And I'm nice at this pattern. I am almost at their pattern. I flew the same exercise using Prepare 3D Flight Simulator and Boeing 737 PMTG model. And what can I say, my friends? I like the New York. It's a little bit lagging. I can see there are not many buildings because of my graphics, but anyway, I don't like that bridge over there. Let me show you. So we're close to the beam of that bridge. Here we go. The bridge has huge arcs over here on that coast and this coast, but I don't see any. Even on Prepare 3D Flight Simulator I saw those arcs, but here nothing. Alright, let's unpause and prepare for ditching. The airspeed is nice. I wonder if we have the auto trim function without the engines, with just the APU generator on. But so far it controls very well. We passed 1000 feet. I can see the drop in airspeed. They landed at 140 knots with flaps 2, and that equals with the flaps 15 on Boeing 737. The speed is dropping, so probably I'll select the flaps 1. I selected the flaps 1 already on my joystick, and we are maintaining 188 knots, or from what I can see 185 now. Decelerating a little bit. If I was landing this airplane in Hudson River, I would have extended flaps full, but I'm not really sure. They landed more or less okay with flaps 2. What you need to maintain the lowest speed possible if you can. Well, the glide ratio for this airplane is very huge. It's a very huge glide ratio. But the speed is dropping. I need to pitch down the airplane just to maintain the airspeed of 160 knots. Let it be. 400 feet passing, I'll extend the flaps 2. I didn't do the memory items, nothing like this. So we just a joy flight, nothing special. And as I said to you, I'm not the Airbus pilot. This flight sim doesn't have any replay modes, so probably I'll go to external view just to show you the landing. It's trimmed, so it will land on its own. Let's trim it more. Alright, nice landing. Probably they landed with a much bigger pitch, but we landed it perfectly. They were lucky this day because there were no boats on their way, and we did it okay. Yes, I turned off the crash tolerance, so I have the almost real Hudson effect here. The miracle in the Hudson. Nice. This airplane model has good glide ratio, maybe even more than on classic Airbus 320. But let's try the other exercise.
Pam pam.
Alright, everything is the same. We are rolling for takeoff. We're gonna take off from runway 04. We're gonna do everything the same, but we're gonna return to LaGuardia Airport using this model. Actually, there is one runway crossing this runway, the other one, and we are going to land from this direction, hopefully. So I'm gonna pause here. Maybe you'll see. Okay, we are crossing this runway, as you may see, during our takeoff. All right, runway 13. Yes, and what we are going to do, we are going to modulate the same scenario that we have on the movie Sully. Then they have the dual engine failure, they fly straight 30 seconds according to the simulation during the investigation process, and they were unable to reach this runway at this point. Well, if you turn immediately, you can reach this runway and you can land safely, but if you fly 30 seconds, according to movie, you are unable to do it. Well, we're going to try the same with 30 seconds. So we have engine failure, 30 seconds, and turn to LaGuardia Airport, runway 13. The airspeed is quite high. Okay, positive rate, get up. So we're gonna fly, we're gonna turn here to the left. And on this course, we'll just wait for our altitude, and then we're gonna reach 2000. Okay, the flaps up, please. And then we're gonna reach, okay, I'll pause because it's too fast, it's too powerful. Okay, I'll shut down both of the engines and pitch down, pitch down, pitch down. Oh, what is happening to me? What is happening to me? Okay, engine failure and start timing. I'm gonna fly 30 seconds. So 30 seconds. I have the timer here on my table. 30 seconds, and then we're gonna turn left to LaGuardia Airport. Okay, then I changed the camera. I think I spent 5 seconds. Okay, already 2500. And I think it's time to turn. Yeah, it's time now. I'm gonna turn back to LaGuardia Airport, runway 13. See if we can do it. Oh, not too much of bank, and we are losing the speed because of that bank. I don't know if we can do it. Like, where is LaGuardia? It's there. Oh, we are too low, my friends. Too low. We cannot do it. We can't. Just can't. Fly over the city at this low altitude is crazy. It's very crazy. Maintain 200 knots. So I think Sully did a good decision, because it's just crazy. You cannot fly like this at this low altitude. No way, no way, no way. Where is LaGuardia? Already 1000. No. You cannot reach it. Where's LaGuardia? Okay, let me pause a little bit. I want to see the airport itself. Oh, it's not right to fly like this. I think the airport is there somewhere. I'll open the chart. All right. Oh, so many interesting things here. Teterboro. Oh, here's Teterboro, and maybe we turn a little bit early. There is LaGuardia Airport on this island, on that island, I think so. Anyway, let's fly. Let's continue fly, but I have doubts of reaching that field. Yes, I have lots of doubts. Let's go into the cockpit. Maybe if we turned right away. Well, it's not only according to movie. I also read the official investigation result, and yes, they tried Oh, 500, we're never gonna reach this airfield. No, 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 no. Why it's so bad in control because I forgot to start the APU. Maybe it's in some kind of degraded mode or something, so we're gonna start the APU. It's very difficult to control that airplane. So on pause, and let's fly it, let's fly it. The speed is dropping, so I will select the flaps. I don't see the other option here. I'm pitching as much as possible at this moment. Where's the airport? The airport, where are you? Flaps 2. I can see the tower. The tower straight ahead. No, 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 we're not gonna reach it. We're gonna just ditch over here in the ocean. Yes. I don't know why, but it's now better controls. No, 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 no. Not into the buildings. Yeah. So you cannot fly like this if you maintain like 30 seconds. Of course, you will not reach the airfield. There is the runway. So there's the runway actually. There is a control tower. So you cannot do it. You cannot do it at this airport. So I just freezed it a couple of feet over this building. Yes, you are unable. Maybe you're able to ditch somewhere here, but what's the difference with Hudson? Maybe it's more shallow waters here. Maybe it's even worse than ditching the Hudson. So yeah, myth is not busted, so it's true. So you cannot reach even on this model of high performance airplane. And now let's try Teterboro.
Pam pam.
Let me show you where the Teterboro airport is. So here we are in LaGuardia, and here's the Teterboro on other coast of Hudson River, and it has 2 runways. So I would rather choose this runway, 24, as far as I remember. So here you just fly with for LaGuardia, you have engine failure, wait for 30 seconds, and you have to turn not the 180 degrees like we did here or even more, but you need to turn just 90 degrees and then you'll make the final turn for runway 24. Let's do like this. And let's go, let's fly. Advance the thrust levers and let's go. Release the parking brake. Let's do everything the same. Fly, airborne, turn to the left, and of course wait for 30 seconds after the engine failure. We'll simulate the same scenario as in movie, as in real life. I mean the investigation scenario. Alright, let's airborne. Positive rate, gear up. Climb straight ahead. Accelerate a little bit. Oh, that's too much. I don't like the way this airplane controls. Maybe I need to reduce the sensitivity of my controls. And here, to the left, yeah, it's very sensitive. So far I don't know how to do it. Maybe I need to work on the settings, because I'm not the simulator guy, my friends. I just installed this flight sim for fun. Let me check the altitude passing. Okay, here's the trend indicator as far as I know, and we are passing 2,500 feet. We'll be passing soon, so retract the flaps now and increase the speed a little bit. And now let's shut down the engines and wait for 30 seconds. So pause it. Now I'll unpause, pitch the nose down, and of course 30 seconds, waiting for 30 seconds. I have the timer here. The speed dropped quite a lot, so I need to gain the speed. Straight flying straight for 30 seconds. Interesting. I like this style. I like to do something on Flight Simulator. And right away, don't forget to start the auxiliary power unit, because we already have lost some of the altitude and gained some of the speed. It's not so good. And a little bit late, means 30 seconds. And not banking too much. Come on, maybe we can do it. I have great doubts about it. The speed is dropping. I don't like it. I don't like it. Okay, we have APU on bus. Probably then the APU is not working when we lose the generators. Probably the logic of flight controls is different. Let me pause and check where we are, because at that moment I don't see where we are. In real life I would see that the Teterboro airport. Here I don't have this data for my flight sim. The graphics will not allow me to see the airport. And we fly straight to Teterboro. Maybe I need to fly a little bit more to the right, because I also need to perform the turn. Turn first. Okay, maintain 200 knots, it's fine. And trim the airplane. Nice. Fly over the city, again at very low altitude. Here maybe I need to pitch down a little bit more. Where's the airport? The airport, where are you? Already 1000 feet. Probably I can see it, it's straight ahead. Yeah, 5 miles to Teterboro, 1000 feet, and from what I can tell you, we are unable to reach it. However, the speed is quite high, so probably the speed is very high. Maybe we'll trade this airspeed for distance, extend the flaps, because the speed is coming low. And pause and check where are we. I was waiting a little bit more than 30 seconds. Maybe I need to refly it. Yep, there's the airport. I was waiting for 32 seconds, but I think it's not a big difference with it. So let's unpause and continue flying to the Teterboro. The pitch is very high, very high. And the speed is coming down. What can I say? It's interesting. I pulled the full stick backwards. I'm using the trim to control the airplane. Okay, 400, but the speed is going down. Okay, flaps too. I think we are going down to the city. That's all what I can say. Yeah, you're unable to reach the Teterboro. You're just unable to reach any kind of airport nearby. Now just pass here. Yeah. So you are unable to do it. The airport is there. I can clearly see the control tower. It's here. And 1.5 miles away. And I couldn't do it. Couldn't do it, my friends. I tried, but I was not successful this time. For both, for LaGuardia and for Teterboro. Maybe you need to turn immediately. My friends, it is just a game, so don't take it as some kind of investigation video. It is just a joy, so you may fly it if you have the Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. It's very fun to fly here. If you're not gonna wait for 30 seconds, fly it, try it, and you'll see what happens. You may reach LaGuardia and you may reach the Teterboro airport. But in those circumstances, I would agree with the investigation team that the landing in the Hudson River was the safest option for aircrew. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I know you're awesome, so you need to follow the special awesome guy checklist. First, you need just to like this video. Second, subscribe to my channel. Third, ring the bell, whatever it means. Thank you very much for watching this video and have a great time.